Hello and welcome to the Unraid November Digest. I'm your host, Stefano from SPX Labs, and in case you missed it, there was an Unraid Cyber sale that concluded in November, so hopefully anyone out there was able to nab an Unraid license at a discount if they were looking to purchase Unraid for the first time, second time, or even third time. Next up on the list, Unraid 6.12.14 has been released, and it's recommended that all users upgrade if they can because there are some pretty important security fixes and also bug fixes that have been brought into the Unraid 6.12.14. Some of those fixes are also backported from Unraid 7, so that's pretty cool to see. Perhaps the biggest improvement from 6.12.13 to 14 is the fact that something changed in Windows where now public shares were not connecting appropriately. So one of the workarounds that you can do to more easily connect to your public shares is create a user within Unraid that has the same username as your Windows PC so you can more easily connect to those public shares. Other bug fixes and improvements have been made to EM HTTPD, share list, share edit, disk settings, remove ps.txt. The Linux kernel has also been updated to 6.1.18. In the base distribution, there have also been upgrades to Firefox, Intel Microcode, libSSH, OpenSSL, PHP, Samba, and wget. And these should close any CVEs that were previously open due to the previous versions of that software. So great news there for security fixes. This next topic technically didn't occur during November. However, we're going to talk about it anyway. Unraid 7 Release Candidate 1 has officially dropped as of December 2nd. So if anyone was out there waiting for the beta to remove to the release candidate, now's your chance to jump on that. And I expect everything to work pretty well. I've had Unraid 7 running on one of my servers for quite some time and haven't experienced any issues. Also, I feel like it's pretty safe to jump into because you have to think that some of the fixes in Unraid 7 have also been backported to Unraid 6. So I feel like it's pretty stable. And again, just to quickly recap some of the highlights of Unraid 7 Release Candidate 1, things that you can expect are native ZFS support, the optional array, Tailscale integration, VM manager improvements, and a refined web UI. A contract position opened up in November, but Unraid is no longer accepting applications for that position. And the position specifically was a technical writer, someone that could update the documentation or improve the documentation that Unraid makes available. Interviews are expected to begin in December now, of course, and they're looking to hopefully have this person start sometime in January. So we could hopefully start seeing some improvements being made to the documentation because it's been reported that the documentation can be hard to follow or it's too technical or too complex for people who are not as technically inclined as other people. So that could be a really cool improvement that we'll be seeing sometime in the near future, hopefully sooner than later. Community content wise, if you are on the fence about upgrading to Unraid 7 Release Candidate 1, then you should perhaps check out IbraCorp's video about upgrading to Unraid 7 safely. Definitely give that a look if you're at all interested and maybe are too unsure or not sure what to expect from upgrading, and you'll find out in that video. Alien Tech shows us how to install and configure Nginx Proxy Manager. We have a video from MadTC Tech that shows us how to centralize our gaming collection. And finally, we have a video from Beyond Cloud Technology, who tells us some of the must-have plugins that you should have for Unraid 6 in 2024. And with that, that concludes the Unraid Digest show. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all next month.